Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with the Big Dogs Morning Show on this beautiful money-making Tuesday. Not a whole lot going on today, but still a money-making Tuesday. Still a lot to talk about. We got some CBI, some NIT going on. We got some NBA going on. We got some NHL going on. I got Ron, the Don Romanelli here with me on a Tuesday. I got Brad. What's happening, Ron?
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, this is the calm before the storm. We got March Madness resuming Sweet 16 on Thursday, MLB opening weekend on Thursday. So we got some big cards coming up today and tomorrow. We'll take it easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brad, what's happening, brother?
Yeah, man. Kind of what Ron said there. Just kind of locked in on the NBA right now, getting a little bit of a breather because the work's about to pick up heavily on Thursday with all the MLB games we have. But yeah, honestly, ready to get the tournament back going. It's been no Cinderella story. It's kind of been all, big conference teams. I kind of wish there was a Cinderella story in there, but this kind of shows you how top heavy college basketball has been. But ready to cover the slate today. Should be a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It has been top heavy in college hoops. And it may be like that for the foreseeable future, When you ball out at a mid-major, big school going to offer you a bag. So it's kind of, eventually all the talent's at the top. We'll see. And, I don't want to just say it's all over based on just one specific season. The signs are there that it's really trending that way fast. But I don't know if one season will just say it's all over. We'll see. We'll see. There might be a couple next season. Who knows? But yeah, the tournament's been fun thus far. It was fun watching a couple games with both of you fellas over the weekend. We had a couple sweats there live.
I got killed.
I know. That Yale hurt. That Yale hurt. Me and Brad was sweating Yale together. That one hurt.
I'm glad you were able to finish off strong. One of us had to walk out of there with some cash.
Yeah. Arkansas cashed me out there at the end to, save the day. But overall, it was a fun week, man. It was a really fun week in Vegas with all the guys.
You happy to be back home?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days in Vegas, a little too much, honestly. Once you hit that 4th day, it's just like, goddamn.
I know, but and the other thing is like, for that, like we're so locked in, it's like all day affair, gotta watch the games, gotta know what's going on. So.
Did you hear him, Ron?
He went out for me. We don't hear you, Jay.
Yeah, Jay, you're on mute. I don't know if he hears us.
Don't stop him.
Yeah, he's just talking. Yeah, you happy to be home, Ron?
I am, yes, I am. Yeah. Back to the routine, get ready for baseball. And it's a grind. I mean, 6 months plus of everyday baseball, not easy.
Yep.
But it's my favorite time of the year usually. So
that's great.
I mentioned that I haven't been this excited for a baseball season since I started the rundown. So we'll see what that means. Maybe it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the biggest year, but I hope so because I'm really looking forward to it. But what about you with baseball? How do you usually get into the baseball swing?
Yeah, start off slow. Got to start off slow. I honestly, I'm focused on NBA more than baseball until we get to probably the NBA playoffs and the NBA games start to slow down. And then I'll put my more attention on the MLB season. But of course, being on these shows, doing the single individual videos, I have to have a radar on baseball all season long.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a grind though. It's definitely a grind. It's a sport that you got to pay attention from start to finish to pick up on some of these pitchers, on some of these bullpens you might want to fade, things of that nature. So I am excited. But let me tell you what, the dog days of summer, you say baseball season is your favorite time of year. I'm the opposite. I'm just craving for fall right when it's the summer, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's, that obviously when college football starts up and then you have college basketball, that gets to be the busiest time of the year. But it's nice to just have a couple of baseball bets that you really like, sit back, relax, watch the slow-paced game, not necessarily a game of runs like basketball where you're, stressed out for all this time going back and forth with the score and you have to keep track of the spread. Like baseball is one of those games where you pretty much know whether you're going to be in or out. Obviously there's comebacks and stuff, but yeah, I mean, baseball is just it's America's pastime. It's just something to enjoy. It's not as stressful for me, so that's I think that's why I like it. And I'm just like a stats nerd, so I love all the different statistics that you can look at in baseball, the regular ones, and then the more advanced ones that we've mentioned on the rundown over the years. But I'm excited.
How do you feel about like the current state of baseball? Do you think it's in a healthy place right now?
I think so. I think a lot of people talk about what's wrong with baseball, viewership's down. How do we fix baseball? And it's just like I wouldn't touch it too much. I mean, it's a good game. Yeah. I think the idea of adding the ABA system to change the strikes and ball calls, it's interesting. It's got to be quicker than what it was in spring training. It just took too much time, I think. But if they can figure out a way to make it like lightning fast, I think it's a decent idea to have. Because, a lot of times we talk about the strikes and balls that were called that changed the game. And you don't want that to be the case. You don't, just like the Islanders last night, who had a horrible call go against them, ruined the game and probably cost us a playoff spot. You never want umpires, you never want referees to dictate how a game goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Disgusting refereeing in the NHL last night.
Oh, were you talking about the Islanders game?
Yeah, the horrible goalie interference call.
How did they blow it? I mean, it's hockey, so 2-0 leads aren't safe, but I gave out that Islanders in the 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. Saw the score in the first period. I was like, all right, we could check that one off, but no lead to save in hockey. Let me tell you what.
Well, they robbed us because we scored with 9 seconds left. Yeah, 9 seconds left, and they took it away on goalie interference. And
oh, damn,
it was just a very, very controversial call.
Yeah, losing shootouts, that's tough.
Yeah, Jay's back. How you doing, Jay?
I'm back. I ran out of storage, so when that happens, my computer just.
I'm not gonna lie, it was hilarious when your dog just knocked over all your shit yesterday. Just looking at your face, you just watched it happen. And then it just went black. It was over.
Man, I had to go get new cording and stuff yesterday, but hopefully I don't run in here today. I need to shut the door.
Luka ruining your life yet again.
Yet again.
Can't get away from it. Hey, how about the Magic last night, Jay? We might be back.
Yeah, I said today on the jam session coming out, we posted soon. I said today, this is probably their last chance and opportunity. If they don't win and cover today, they're off officially on the list
for the rest of the season.
For the rest of the season,
yeah.
You can't come out, beat the Lakers, and then turn around and shit the bed against the Hornets. You can't. You can't do.
Are the Lakers on the DNB now?
Nah, 3 games. 3 games is not enough for the DNB.
Lakers on the road it's kind of been gross.
Yeah. Wasn't the most beautiful spot for the Lakers last night.
Nah.
But shout out to Magic though. We'll see if the Magic come off the list officially tonight. I want them to come off the list. Like I want the Magic off the list.
Yeah.
So come on, Magic. Let's dominate the Hornets tonight. We'll see. We'll talk about them boys. I think that's the first game on the card, or in the NBA at least. So we'll talk about them boys here momentarily. What were y'all talking about? Baseball?
Yeah. Yep. We're talking about like how you approach a season. Do you ease into it? Do you get going right away? And then also like the current state of baseball, if it's healthy or not.
Ron's going to have 12 plays a day. Make sure you guys hop on long term.
Usually early season, I have more plays than late. So
why is that?
Take advantage of the lines because I think it's where you'll find the softest lines.
Yeah.
Teams that the books aren't necessarily as keen on as they should be. You look at like the Royals last year early on, money-making machine. Late season Royals, a little overvalued at times. So got to get them early sometimes. And then sometimes it's the opposite. You can like last year, the Blue Jays in the second half were a team I liked a lot because I think they were playing a lot better than what their record suggested. So it all depends. But usually early season, I'm going after it pretty hard.
There we go. There we go, man. A couple of days to opening day. Can't wait, man. I cannot wait. What about you, Brad? Do you attack it hard early or you be chilling?
Yeah, I was telling Ron, I typically chill until probably NBA playoffs. I mean, I'm locked into the NBA until it starts slowing down, and then I put more focus into MLB. I just keep it real. Like, I'm a better NBA capper than a baseball capper, so I want to put my focus on where I'm better at.
That's real. That's real. That's real. For me, most sports I'd start slow. So, baseball just falls right in line with everything. I just want to, have a pretty good database of what I'm looking at. Who these teams are, what they got going on. Then I kind of attack it hard. But we'll see. We'll see. If there's some things that jump off the page to me early baseball, I'll definitely jump on it. So we'll see here in a couple days how it all pans out, how it all shapes out. Today, let's see how it shapes out today. What we got going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have Word Up. Incarnate Word. I told you yesterday I had a feeling. They still dancing over there in the CBI. They got Illinois State today, 6.5-point dogs. Bradley and Chattanooga battling it out. Bradley, 3.5-point favorites. Florida Gulf Coast battling it out with Cleveland State. And then, to me, the game of college hoops today, North Texas versus Oklahoma State. It's a really good one, in my opinion.
For like a good ball game.
Yeah. Interested to see how that one pans out, and I'm interested to hear you guys' thoughts. Ron Romanelli, Mr. Bankshot Breakdown. How you feeling?
Yeah, I think FGCU is the play in that game against Cleveland State. I view those teams kind of even. So if you're going to give me plus money or 4.5 points with the team playing at its home state, I'm going to take it. I think Florida Gulf Coast last game, on Monday, shooting wise, not their best showing, especially from the perimeter, but they still got the job done in terms of the win. And I think their defense is actually really underrated. So I'm going to take the points of Florida Gulf Coast. And then I mentioned on the breakdown, I liked Oklahoma State because I just think this team looks like a completely different team than they did in the regular season. Their offense is firing on all cylinders. We know their defense was pretty solid. They're a decent rebounding team. They force turnovers. They're playing at home, and I like their chances. I think North Texas, impressive season, but when you play in that Big 12, I think Oklahoma State much more battle-tested. Give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys of Oklahoma State, says Ron Romanelli. Brett, how you feeling here?
Yeah, I'm going to be on North Texas. The only advantage Oklahoma State really has in this game is their home court advantage, and North Texas had a winning road record this season. They were a good cover team on the road. And then when you look at the numbers, North Texas shoots the 3-ball better, the 2-point ball better, the free throw ball better. They turn over the ball less. They're the bigger team as well. Oklahoma State played in a tougher conference, but Oklahoma State beat up on the bad teams in the Big 12. I think North Texas could probably beat up on the bad teams in the Big 12 as well. So I'm on the mean green there. And then I'm going to take the over in Chattanooga Bradley. Chattanooga's offense in this NIT tournament has been balling. They dropped 109 against Middle Tennessee. They dropped 87 against Dayton. We see in these NIT games, it's more kind of a pickup field type of vibe. The defense is a little bit loose. What are these boys really even played for? So I think it's going to be a fun, high-scoring, close and competitive game. So I like the over in Chattanooga and Bradley.
At the start of the NIT, I told you guys the two teams I like to win it are North Texas and SMU. Yeah, Jay, cool. The two Texas teams. Oklahoma State beat SMU. Shout out to them. I really didn't think they had it in them. Oklahoma State's been a team I've been wanting to fade and target most of the season. I thought they were overrated in their conference. I don't think they were all that good. I do kind of agree with Romanelli, though. They've been a different team since then than they were then. I still don't know if they deserve to be favored over North Texas, though. It's ultimately where I get to. And I kind of am with Brad when he says, like, only reason they're favored in this game is because they're at home. I kind of am with that as well. I believe North Texas is the better basketball team. So if you're going to give me the points in my back pocket or plus money with the better basketball team in North Texas, Oklahoma State is on a solid run. But I still just think this North Texas pulls this out. their defensive tenacity. Like, we know the style of basketball North Texas is going to come in here and play. And I think that's going to cause Oklahoma State some issues. I'm on North Texas in this one. We shall see what happens. Also, I'm going to attack the plus money with Incarnate Word, man. Word up. Them boys look good yesterday morning. I told you I was going to put a couple dollars on them boys yesterday morning. I'm glad I did. And they pulled it out. I think they can do it again. I kind of like the little run they on right now. Illinois State, but I get why they're favored in this game. Like, I get all of that when you look at all the numbers and everything like that. But plus 210, Incarnate Word up. Small lean, small shot for me. I'm not saying it's a premium or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Taking a shot on Word up. Rondon went switch hats on me, man. He don't put the Zags hat on.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, once Brad went against my Oklahoma State pick, I said, all right, let's show our Zags. It even says Zags on the inside, too. It's a nice hat.
You should have had a future ticket on St. Mary's. Had a better chance than the Zags.
Oh, yeah, they got out in the same round. And how about that West Coast Conference ticket?
You did get the West Coast
Mary's
Conference.
West Coast Conference ticket.
I will say that.
Who were y'all dark horses again?
Who did I have?
I've had a bunch, but I had Louisville executed, Gonzaga executed. But now my last one's Texas Tech.
Honestly, don't even remember what I said. I was like riding the St. Mary's train, but like, did I really think they could go all the way? In my heart, no. So
I had 5 futures tickets. 2 of them are dead. So I had Louisville, Gonzaga, but then I got Texas Tech, that's a nice one. I'm hoping to get that one. And then I got Auburn and Florida. So as long as Duke doesn't win, I should be good because Houston's got no chance. But Duke keeps me up at night.
yeah.
I have 2. Mine were Tennessee to win it all. And then my dark horse to Final Four was Arkansas, which we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. So it's going to be interesting to see it all pan out.
Who did they have in the Sweet 16?
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Okay. That's a winnable game.
It's a winnable game.
Yeah. That's not a bad draw.
They're tough. They're tough. They are tough. It's going to be a tough one. I think they can do it.
At least you didn't get matched up with one of those 1 seeds. Those 1 seeds are looking like juggernauts.
Right now, if you had to call it right now, who wins it all?
Duke. I was on Florida, but I mean, that Duke team is just on another level, it seems like.
Auburn for me.
I think I'm going to stick with Tennessee.
Okay.
Stick with Tennessee. I think they're just the right team. They have all the makeups, and they're just flying right under that radar. They're just flying right under. So that's where I would put my future ticket again for the outright champion. I kind of want to put it on Arkansas, though. I'm kind of like on the train all the way. I know. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because of, they can still, fall apart, but at the same time, they got all the makings as well of everything you would want from that style team.
I think the lowest seed to win was an 8 seed. Right. So they would be historical. If they win the championship, I'll probably just never watch college basketball again. I mean, how could I? I mean, it would just be like, what's the point of even coming on these shows and talking anything? It's all nonsense anyway. Arkansas, the best team in the country. Give me a break.
They got all the makings, and they got multiple guys that have been on deep runs, coach that have done.
I'd pump the brakes. Listen, they got a great draw. Kansas, I like Kansas, but I even had Arkansas as my best bet against St. John's. I've been an anti-St. John's guy all season. They were pretenders. Great coach, but no talent. So now Arkansas against Tech. If they beat Texas Tech, it's just like, here we go.
Yeah, Texas is a tough matchup. I can't wait. That's What time is that game Thursday? I just thought about it. God damn. I might not even be able to watch it.
Why?
I might be.
Rangers.
I'm gonna be at the pool park. Okay, it's a late game. It's at 9. I think the Rangers game starts at 3. So I'll be home. Off the Rangers dub, get back home, watch the Calipari boys get a dub too. Ooh.
Might be a good day for you.
Man, that sounds like a great day for me.
Parlay Rangers red line, Arkansas money line.
Man, these things write themselves.
If the Lakers are playing, you already know what to do.
Man, do the Lakers play Thursday? Let's see. Let's see. They do. But, oof.
Who they got?
They playing my boys who cashed me out again last night.
Oh, the Chicago Bulls.
Yo, Chicago Bulls. I'm in love with the Bulls right now. I don't know, man.
Kobe White.
Kobe White, if they go get a fucking bucket, man.
30 points every night these days. Just that.
I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Bulls. Right?
Lakers Pacers tomorrow. They'll preview for us.
Pacers can't cover anymore.
They covered last night.
They covered last night. You're right.
Last night. And where's it at, Ron? I didn't even look at that.
Indiana.
Did the Lakers drop 4 in a row? Oof.
It might.
Oof. Lakers might bounce back, get a win tomorrow, turn around, drop to Chicago in back-to-back action.
Outright to Chicago?
Chicago's so fucking hot right now. Like, and they balling. I like the young core has come together.
Yeah.
The chemistry is at an all-time high. They in rhythm. Yeah. Before we talk some NBA, man, let's talk some NHL, man. Let's talk some NHL. We got a pretty good card today in the NHL from a games perspective. Like, how many games? We got the Senators and the Sabres, Flyers and the Maple Leafs, Penguins and the Lightning, Predators and the Hurricane, the Canadiens and the Blues, Golden Knights and the Wild, Capitals and the Jets, Jets, Red Wings and the Avs, Kraken and the Flames, and the Rangers versus the Kings. Brad?
Let's see here. I'm going to roll with the Blues. Let's ride the hot train. I mean, this team's one of the hottest in the NHL right now. Yeah, you got to pay a $1.50 here, but I actually think that's not bad odds against this Montreal team with the way the Blues are playing. So give me the Blues, and then I'm going to take Carolina first period minus half a goal. They're playing Nashville. You know what we do on the show. We fade Nashville and we cash in. Simple as that. And let's see. That'll do it. Simple.
Yep, in and out, slice and dice. That's kind of what I'm doing today too. You know, I'm right there with you on the Hurricanes. I'm gonna go puck line. Ooh. But yeah, I'm going puck line. We fade the Predators on this show. That's what we love to do. It's paid us out pretty much all season. And then I'm gonna put together a little 2-team week parlay. I know. It's just the type of day it is in hockey, though. I don't really love none of the dogs, so I'm just gonna go chalky. I'm going to take the Avs money line. I'm going to pair that up with the Lightning money line. Just a little 2-team, get out the way, around even money style parlay. I know, not beautiful, but it is what it is. So those are the 3 I like today in hockey. Or you can really put all 3 of them together and, go wild. Right?
It's time for me to sound like a whiny baby. I'm going to take the Canadiens and the Rangers moneyline parlay because it's clear to me that the NHL does not want the New York Islanders in the postseason yet again. They are one of the most boring teams in professional sports. They trade Brock Nelson, Matt Barzal's out for what looks like the season. So I understand you don't want the Islanders in the playoffs. It wasn't any more clear than last night when they took away the goal, which was, I don't know how you call that goalie interference, but the agenda has been set. So the Canadiens or the Rangers, both are great for the hockey markets. The Rangers, of course, they're a great market. Montreal getting back in the playoffs would be amazing for the NHL. So they'll both find a way to win somehow. Give me moneyline parlays. That's me whining for the day.
I didn't think it would be in hockey, but there it is. There it is from Ron, the Don Romanelli. All right, man, that's it from hockey today. Sliced and diced. We got in and out of there. Let's go over to the NBA. First game on the board, Brad's favorite team. Trying to come off the DNB tonight. They're laying 5.5 on Charlotte in Charlotte. The Orlando Magic on the back end of a back-to-back, though. And we got the San Antonio Spurs, 10.5-point dogs in Detroit. For me, the first two of the games, I'm going to take Orlando. Come on, Orlando. Let's do it. I want you off the DNB. You played well last night. You shut down. I wouldn't say shut down. Let me change my words. You played solid defense. You played solid defense on Luka and, Bron. I think you can come out here and play some solid defense on the scrubs of Charlotte. That's just my thoughts. Hopefully this is not a go through the motion style game for them. But nothing really here tells me not to take Orlando. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of just where I'm at. I might get cooked in a spot like this. We'll see. Detroit hasn't been great from an ATS perspective. San Antonio, I don't know where the hell this little run, this came from out of this team. Fox went down. You thought this team was finna wave a white flag and just lay down. Instead, they've actually had one of their best stretches of the entire season, winning 4 out of 5. You do have to call into question the competition. New Orleans, Philadelphia, Toronto. Their only really great win in that stretch is New York, who was in a funk at the time of that game. I know Detroit's been disappointing from an ATS perspective, but we already seen them beat up on San Antonio once this season. I think they do the same here. Small wing for me on Detroit laying the points. Ron?
I think the Wayne Scotts need more respect in your eyes, Mr. Briggs. What do we got to do? I mean, you say we can get off the DNB with a win here, but we outright upset Milwaukee, outright upset Cleveland, covered against the Timberwolves, outright upset your Lakers, and we're still not off the DNB. We're 6-2 against the spread in our last 8. Give us a chance. Unfortunately, I think it's a miserable spot for the Magic tonight, so I'm going to take Charlotte plus the points. I think it's just situationally speaking a miserable spot for Orlando, coming off the upset win, back-to-back. Charlotte's, failed to cover in 4 of its last 5, blowout losses left and right. This is a sleepy spot for Orlando. Maybe they find a way to win, but I don't think they cover. So I'm going to take the points with Charlotte.
That's fair. Now they have him balling, but it's this spot right here. Maybe I probably should have took him off last night. I'll grant it, but nah, come one more. Give me one more, Orlando. Give me one more. We'll see. Brad, you trust him tonight?
Yep, I think they give us one more. I mean, like you guys said, this is an obvious Charlotte spot after picking up a nice win against the Lakers last night. But, man, Charlotte, the Magic have dominated Charlotte this season. They played 3 times. The Magic blew them out all 3 times. What Charlotte wants to do is put the ball in LaMelo Ball's hands and make plays with him. Well, Orlando has one of the best perimeter defenses in the league. So I just think it's a nightmare matchup for Charlotte. Also like the under here. The under is also hit in all 3 games this season. These teams have played against each other. These are 2 of the lowest scoring teams, 2 of the slowest teams in the NBA. So I do like the Magic. I do like Charlotte. Or no, I do like the under and the Magic. And then I'm gonna take the Spurs here as well. The Pistons pissed me off last game. They played the Pelicans. I took the Pistons. And then just right before game time, Cade Cunningham was ruled out. So kind of got hurt there. It looks like he's questionable for this one. But, I mean, Pistons failed to cover, or they failed to cover in 5 of their last 6. San Antonio's hot right now. Pistons probably win this one, but it's probably a 7-point win. I'll ride the hot hand with the Spurs.
Look at the culprit. What's up, bro?
Better watch out for those cords.
Man, I'm kind of more back this time than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was kind of up on the desk. So.
Oh, really?
Hey, we got the Miami Heat 5.5-point home dogs with the Warriors rolling in, and we got the most overrated, overvalued team in all of sports. Which one am I talking about? The world may never know.
Oh, we know. We know.
The New York Knicks.
I know.
The Dallas Mavericks, the team from Dallas. Ron, you laying that 10.5 for the Knicks tonight?
You better believe it. Word for word, bar for bar. Give me the Knicks for what I said the last time I was on the show. Sometimes overrated and overvalued teams win games by margin to to remind everybody why they are overrated and overvalued. This is a great spot for the Knicks. I think they win. I think this line should be closer to 15, but because the Mavericks have had some recent results, both straight up and against the spread, we actually get a discount price with the Knicks. So I think the Knicks take advantage of this weak team, one of the weakest in the league. They win this game. They're also playing with revenge. So give me the Knicks by 15 plus.
Brett, how you feeling?
Yeah, we got the Jimmy Butler revenge spot. We got the Andrew Wiggins revenge spot here. Should be a good game. I think this line tells you that Curry is going to play. I know he's questionable for this one, but at 5.5, I think that's kind of telling you something. So if we get a fully loaded Curry Golden State team, I think we go with the Warriors here. They're just in much better form. I mean, Miami, yeah, you picked up a win against Charlotte in your last game, but before that, you were on a 9-game losing streak. They have covered it 3 in a row, but at 5.5, I think the Warriors could get the job done here. If this was Warriors laying, 7.5, 8.5, I may look at Miami, but at 5.5, I think Golden State's in better form, and I think they're the far better team right now. And Jimmy Butler is petty as hell. He's gonna give it his all in this one. Make sure he gets a nice win against Miami. So I'm on the Warriors there, and then Dallas Knicks. Don't like this game at all. I like Najee Harris over points. He's been eating for Dallas. He's kind of their only guy right now. He's cleared this line, I think, in his last 7-10 games. I think it's at 17.5. So if you like a little player prop action, I think Najee Harris over points is a good play. Or not Najee Harris, Najee Marshall. This way, do I got his name right?
Yeah, Najee Marshall.
That's what it is, not Najee Harris.
Harris plays for Steelers.
Getting $6 million a year.
Oh man, Najee Harris just comes off the bench. It wouldn't surprise me with the way the Mavs are.
No. You ain't lying.
Najee Marshall. There we go.
That's funny. For me, I like the Warriors here. Curry, no Curry, with them, without them. Jimmy's the asshole that's gonna go in here and go crazy. When you think of guys that would go in here against their old team and have a monster game, Jimmy might be the first name on that list. This is a guy that went off on Minnesota at practice. I think he goes into Miami and absolutely tortures them. I think Warriors dominate the Miami Heat today. It's not like Miami's in great form. This team's been free falling. We don't trust them from any perspective. Andrew Wiggins' revenge game don't even sound right. I'm on the Warriors. I think they dominate. I'm on the team from Dallas, but I'm going to wait. Right now, Anthony Davis is game time decision. I highly doubt he's playing. Second leg of a back-to-back with travel. If the Mavs play him in this spot, bro, it's just gonna further indicate how dumb of a franchise and they are. Because this guy's just coming off that long of an injury. You're gonna rush him back to play the Knicks on the second leg of a back-to-back in a game that's probably not very winnable anyway. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I'm believing he's gonna sit. And when that happens, I believe the line is gonna grow. I believe we're gonna get 13, 14 points in our back pocket with the Mavs. And in that event, I want those points in my back pocket. The Knicks are head and shoulders a better basketball team currently. I don't think they're a bad basketball team. I just think they're one of the most overrated teams I've ever seen. They act like the Knicks are like Celtics or something. The lines that they be getting, even with Jimmy Butler being out, not Jimmy Butler, Jalen Brunson. Even laying this many points with the Knicks, no Jalen Brunson is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Call me crazy.
I can't do it. I can't do it. If the line stays where it's at, that's what I'll say. If the line stays where it's at when the Anthony Davis news drops, 10.5 is not crazy. But I'm expecting it to close around 13, 14 points tonight. That's where I'm expecting the line to close. Just letting you know my thoughts. Anthony Davis looked all right last night. I can't lie. He looked all right. He didn't look great. He didn't look like he did, he wasn't dominant, but he looked all right. Mavs got a dub. And they're still going to try to justify all this shit. That's the thing. Woo, we made the play in. Oh, my God. Fucking trash-ass franchise. Hate them. Keep it rolling. We got the Hawks and the Rockets, and the Grizzlies and the Jazz. Brad.
Yeah, this one's gross. I'm going to take a shot here with the Jazz plus the points. No John in the lineup. I mean, we saw it last season when he was out for a while. This team just isn't the same, which is obvious. I'm not saying anything crazy there, but I mean, this team has only covered two spreads in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Just don't like how they've looked and just can't lay double digits with them. The Jazz, on the other hand, look, they're ass as well, but at least we've seen them cover some spreads over their last 10. I think they're able to keep that one close. It's probably an 8-point win for Memphis. And then I'm not going to get too cute with it here. Give me the Rockets. Rockets at home has been a moneymaker for us over the last couple seasons. Yeah, they failed to cover in 4 of their last 5, but we did see them, cover 5 straight before that. They've won 9 of their last 10. They're coming off a tough loss against Denver without Jokic. I think they come in here pretty motivated to get the win and get a cover as well. Hawks have been playing pretty decently as of late, but you beat the Charlotte Hornets, you beat a Curry-less Warriors, and then you beat the Sixers. Let's see you go into Houston and do it again. I'll take the Rockets.
I'm kind of subscribed to the same thought process. I don't want to get cute. Atlanta does play well in these step-up games, but we love betting Houston in Houston, and I'm not really hearing enough bump about Houston. Like, goddamn, y'all. Aren't they, second right now in the standings in the West? Like, team's legit. They did have that bad stretch of not covering, but we know why that was. Fred VanVleet was out of the lineup. Now he's back. I just think overall the Rockets are just so much better than Atlanta. Like, and they have everything that can stop Atlanta. They can push up on them, play intense defense. I don't think Atlanta has the personnel, especially now with Clint Capella, to stop what Houston's doing. It's a game I don't want to get cute. Give me Houston. I'm going to lay the points. And the other one, on the jam session, I lean towards Memphis. I don't love it whatsoever. I don't like it in any stretch of the imagination. That's probably my least favorite game on the entire card tonight. So I'll just kind of pass on it. Lean towards Memphis, but I'm not betting that.
Is Memphis on your DMB?
Probably. They probably should be. Because they've just completely died. I think we had the number the other day on what their number is post All-Star break. They've only covered in like 2 of their last 15 games.
Terrible.
Yeah, they're on one of those runs. It's just so hard to put them on the list because they're still a top 5 ATS team full season.
Fair.
And it's directly correlated to injury right now for them. So the list is fluid. So that's why I said they probably right now currently should be on the list. Yes, they probably should be on the list until they get healthy. So, yeah, there we go. Yes, until they get healthy. Keep an eye on them. When they do get healthy, it's a team that can beat anybody in the Western Conference.
Even the Lakers?
Yeah, even the Lakers. The Lakers better get their shit together. That's all I know. And the world, it's not over. Yeah, it's not
TKO. Over. Mavericks finished with a better record.
You sound like my grandpa. My grandpa is the biggest Luka Doncic hater I know. And so, he hated the Mavs for years. And then the moment the trade happened, now he's the biggest Mavs fan. Anthony Davis. Oh, my God.
That's actually hilarious.
It's so hilarious. So, last night, he texted the family group chat every day. So, last night, he texted, let me find it. He goes, poor Lakers. I said, shouldn't you be asleep? This is at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. He texted me talking about poor Lakers.
He sounds like Ron.
Man.
That's what Ron would do.
And then this is what he says, they will probably miss the play-in. I said, who, the Mavs? He said, AD is back, baby. I said, yeah, he got 2 games left in him. He said, who, Luka? He's hilarious, man.
Yeah, shout out Gramps.
Shout out Gramps, man. Shout out Gramps. He's hilarious. But yeah, man, I think the finish to the NBA season is going to be pretty good. Right now we're still kind of in injury manipulation period. I hate this time period in the NBA, roster manipulation period. But here soon, I would say the next like week or two, it almost kind of always happens like right after college hoops ends. The NBA knows what time it is at that point. It's like the season, all the games are meaningful for the teams that are jockeying for positioning. Teams that are tanking are really outright tanking at that point. So the roster is kind of a little bit more tuned. They've been pretty bad here the last couple of years. Like last year, it was still kind of bad towards the end of the season, the roster manipulation. Hopefully, I'm asking that it kind of chills, but we'll see. Last two games on the card, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Portland Trailblazers plus 6.5 with the Cleveland Cavs rolling in, and the Sacramento Kings plus 9.5 with the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies rolling in. I got cute last night and took an outright shot on Sacramento money line. I felt like an idiot. I don't think I've cashed a bet on Sacramento all season. I can only cash when I fade them. Here's why I took the shot, because Sacramento is one of those weird teams. Recently, they beat Cleveland. They beat Memphis. Those are two really good wins. But then they turn around and lost to Chicago, lost to Milwaukee. I thought last night was kind of going to be that weird spot where they came out and beat Boston. They had already beaten Boston this season. And it wasn't a great spot for the Celtics. Thanks Boston, if I remember correctly, was on a second leg of a back-to-back with travel on an extended road trip. Like, the pieces were there. The pieces were there and why it made sense. And then ultimately it was like watching the game, Jay, you put money on the fucking Kings. Ultimately, all that shit out the window, you put money on the Kings. And I think that's my thought process tonight. Jay, you're not putting no money on the Kings. We're getting back to regular schedule programming. We're fading their ass. So it's pretty much what I'm doing in that one. And then on the flip side, I could talk about all this shit on the flip side. We got the best ATS team in the NBA, our favorite money-making team, Thunder Buddies for life. Come on, man. We can rattle for days on why we should bet on the Thunder. But in a spot like this tonight with the rest advantage, I think they kick the crap out of Sacramento. Needless to say. And then in the other one, I like Portland. I kind of want to take a shot outright on Portland money line in this spot too. Cleveland has kind of showed the signs that they're now just going through the motions. They just losers are 4 of their last 5. I know they dominated 1 in their last one, but the Jazz are tanking, outright tanking. So gonna need more than that for me to say Cleveland is just going to get back to regular schedule programming. I like the spot for Portland. Portland right now, this is what, their 6th or 7th straight home game. Like, they're comfortable at home, same room, same gym, balling. They've won 4 of their last 5. They did lose their last game, but they lost to the best team in the NBA, the defending champs, the Celtics. Cleveland is of that ilk. At least they have been this season, but Cleveland is also in the roughest stretch of the season right now. They're in the roughest stretch. So if there was a spot to fade them, I think this is a good spot. We've cashed with Portland a lot this season in Portland. I'm just telling you, I think it's a good spot to attack a nice plus money spot with the Blazers. So them the two I like here in this spot. Thunder Buddies, Blazers plus the points, and a step back 3. Hey! On Portland money line. Right? Ron?
Yeah, in the previous time slot I didn't go, but I'm going to take the Rockets, lay the points.
My bad.
It's all right. I'm just going to lay the points. I just think it's a good spot for them. And I would lean towards Memphis, but I'm not in love with that game. I think Memphis is a team I want to back right now, but not necessarily against a Jazz team. It's just been reeling. So not a great price, but I lean towards Memphis. And then in the Cleveland-Portland game, I got to agree with Jay. I got to take Portland. I think it's a good spot for them. They're playing competitive ball as underdogs. They've played good teams. They've covered. Last game, obviously, lost to Boston, but they've been playing at home for a while Cleveland's been on the road for a little bit. And coming off the Utah game, I don't love backing teams after a game at Utah, especially as a favorite on the road. So Cleveland just not playing great basketball outside of that one blowout win. I think that I think it's going to be a close one for them to win it outright in general. I think Portland is a live dog here for the win. I'll take the 6.5 points to go with it.
You taking the Kings, Ron?
I'd lean towards Sacramento, but
crazy.
Yeah, just only. All right, now I'm not leaning anymore. Give me Sacramento. Anything else you have to say?
It's just crazy. Yeah, no, Thunder all day here. I mean, Kings, you played the Celtics yesterday. You played the Thunder today. Just a nightmare back to back. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much more to say. OKC did play a tough game in their last game against the Clippers, still pulled out the win. Line closed at -1, so they still got to cover there. Yeah, let's not overthink it. Lay as many points as you want with the Thunder. And then, damn, Cavs Portland. I made the video on this game, and I actually originally took the Cavs, but the more I look at it, man, Portland +6.5 is looking pretty good. But I'm going to stand on business. I'm going to stay with my original pick. Give me the Cavs here. I mean, I don't like how they're missing Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, probably a game I'm going to stay away from. I could definitely see that one going either way. I could see Portland winning outright, or I could see Cavs doing what they do best, and that's winning cover.
Fair enough, man. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We covered everything under the sun. We did it. Man. Money making Tuesday, like we said at the beginning of the show, calm before the storm, but still a great week of action, man. Still plenty of stuff to wager, put a couple dollars on. I know there's a couple games you fellas are absolutely loving tonight, man. They're over at Pick Dogs Premium. Ron, what you got over there today?
Yeah, I got my college basketball bank shot best bet as well as my NBA play of the day. But I also have my MLB season pass up there. Get you every single play, money line, total, player prop that I released in the MLB regular season and postseason. We had a great season last year in baseball. Looking for another great year. Also, I posted a video yesterday of my season win totals and futures plays that I'm looking at. So I'm going to put the link to that video in the comments. But check it out. It's a pretty good video.
Check it out, man. First iteration, basically, of the rundown. Major League Baseball, man. So we're here 2 days away. Start the countdown, man. I started mine yesterday. I'm ready. Ready to do the damn thing on the diamond. So hop on Ron's long-term season pass in baseball. Hop on something short-term and dominate college hoops. Baseball start, however you want to do it. You can do it over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can pair him up with this guy right here. Brad, what you got going on, my man?
Yep. On the site today, I got a 3-pack. My 2 best plays in the NBA, and then I got my best play in the NIT as well. If you do want my best pick today, it's $19 at the site. It's in the NBA. We cashed in yesterday with the Celtics pick of the day. Day before that, we cashed in with Duke. We're going to get the hat trick today. So love today's play. But team me up with Jay, team up with Ron. You could team team us all 3 up. I feel like that's the way to go. We're about to have a big week.
Let's do it. Hop on with Brad and do the damn thing over at Pick Dogs Premium. For me, ladies and gentlemen, smaller card for me today. 3 NBA plays is what I'm looking at. Hitting them pretty hard. I had 3 last night. I went 1 and 2 official. I did cash the top play of the day, though, with your Chicago Bulls. Looking to have an overall better night. Looking to go 3-0 tonight. So you can hop on the 3-pack if you're looking for that. Or you could just hop on the NBA play of the day. Looking to go back-to-back on it tonight. So really love tonight's play. Hop on. Let's do the damn thing. Or hop on something long-term. College hoops on the back end of this week. Baseball on the back end of this week. Plenty of NBA action. Man, it's that time of year, man. Let's do the damn thing. Let's make some money betting sports. Or, like the fella said, pair me up with them, man, and get all 3 of us. Put our brains together, and we'll dominate the books for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to a lot of people's favorite part of the show, parlay section, man. Parlay. Ron, what you got for me, Bernie?
The best parlay you can make in baseball this year is Twins to win the AL Central, parlayed up with the Astros to win the AL West. But for today's card, I'm going to look in the NBA. I'm going to take Portland. I'm going to take Sacramento now that Brad called me out. And I'm going to take the Houston Rockets. And I'm going to take the Charlotte Hornets, 4-teamer.
Ew.
Ew.
Yucky.
That's a donation to any sports book you got.
All right, Brad. You seem to know how to make these
I liked it all until you said the Sacramento Kings, but
Listen,
Hornets, we got the Hornets, the Kings.
Yeah.
Only a few guys can win.
Well, we are going to take the Thunder. We are going to take the Magic as well. And that's going to do it. Both ATS.
The Fade Romanelli parlay. I kind of like it.
Every time Ron's on the show, I gotta fade him on the parlay.
Square.
Have fun with your Kings tonight, buddy.
It's called the SpongeBob SquarePants parlay.
I'm going to go with North Texas. Money line. We're going to go with the Jimmy Butler revenge game. Warriors. And we're going to go with Thunder Buddies for life. Fading Ron Romanelli's ass. Little 3-team.
Dave's hot and juicy. Dave's hot and juicy.
A little 3-team action. Now, Twins? Astros? Where'd that come from?
My heart. If the Twins stay healthy, they're the most talented team in that division. And the Astros are getting so much hate this offseason because they lose Tucker. They're not the same team. They still got a great rotation, good lineup, decent bullpen. The Rangers have big problems with their pitching. The Mariners have big problems with their hitting. Astros are the most balanced team in that division.
Twins finished 4th in that division.
I was finna. You took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth, Brad. I got them 4th in that division.
They might end up finishing 5th, honestly. The White Sox may go on a run.
White Sox might even be better.
So is that you saying the Twins get injured a bunch, or you think a healthy Twins team finishes 4th?
I mean, I think the Royals are better.
No,
Guardians are
no
definitely
chance.
better. And Tigers are better, too.
I agree. School. Royals, Guardians, and the Twins. I mean, and the Royals.
The Royals, listen, I started the Royals fan club. The Royals are nowhere near as good a team as the Twins. I love Bobby Witt. I've got so many rookie cards of his. I invested in the KC Royals. Vinny Pasquantino is an Italian hero. The Twins are the way, way more talented, better team than the Royals and the Tigers and the Guardians.
What don't you like about the Royals? Pitching?
Pitching, I think there's a lot of guys that have big-time regression concerns, Lugo included. The bullpen is still very dicey. I like Chris Bubich. I think he bounces back, but even Cole Reagans didn't have as dominant a season as I expected. And the Tigers, I like the top end of that lineup, but the bottom half is pretty ugly. And a lot of those pitchers that they had in their rotation are due for some regression as well. I think they peaked, at the end of that season. Scooble's a dog, but I mean the rest of that rotation, it's dicey. So, and the Guardians, I mean, they just seem to win no matter who's on the field. They have a great bullpen, but that lineup is still pretty atrocious in my opinion. You lose Jimenez, so now that right side of the infield defensively is not as strong. If the Twins stay healthy, which I mean Royce Lewis is already out for the month, so who knows what that's going to be. Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, they always get hurt right at the beginning of the season, but that's a team right there.
I think the Central's going to be fun this year, though. I like it.
Twins win the AL.
The AL?
Who else is going to take them down? Nothing stopping Minnesota. Rocco is back.
Just saying. Rangers, Dodgers, World Series. Dodgers paid all these guys a bag. Deservingly so. But the one guy they didn't pay the bag to ultimately is going to be the one that steals their fucking heart at the end of the season. And his name is Corey Seager. This is how I got it playing out. Rangers, Dodgers, World Series.
Who y'all got in the East? American League. Gun to your head.
Yankees.
Yeah. Who has the best chance to
I don't know. I'd probably gun to my head say O's in that division this year. And then they just do the same thing, flail out in the playoffs.
O's are going to win a playoff series this year. It's going to happen.
Not with that rotation.
Yeah.
If Zach Eflin's your ace, you got problems. At least you got Charlie Morton in his age 57 season.
They got Charlie now?
Yep, Uncle Charlie.
Oh, man, Morton.
I'll be fading his ass, taking the overs on those games all day.
Oh, man.
They wheel him out to the mound.
Oh, man, Morton.
Oh, man, Morton. What about the NL East? What you thinking over there? Braves.
That's a great division.
Let's see.
Definitely not the Mets, obviously.
Ooh, that
Braves
is a great
Phillies.
division.
I don't know. It's tough to go against the Phillies, in my opinion, but I don't doubt. I can't doubt the Braves.
I think I'm actually on the Braves train this year. I'm usually hating on them, but I'm kind of on that train.
For me, I think that division, whoever wins it, doesn't necessarily mean they make the deepest run in the postseason. I think the Braves will make the deepest run, but I could see the Phillies winning the division. I think their team is built better for the regular season.
Fair. NL Central, how y'all feeling?
Wide open.
Let's see.
I'd lean Reds, but I mean, it's just
Ugh.
all those teams could finish above and below 500.
I've always been a Brewers guy, so I'll roll with them again. Year after year, they're just solid.
I think in that division, for me, I'm just going to hop on the hype train.
Reds? Pirates?
Pirates. I think I'm on the Pirates hype train in that division.
That's the thing. That's the Cubs, Reds, and Pirates all have hype trains. Because I've heard a lot about the Reds with Ellie, and I've heard a lot about the Cubs. I mean, they're 0-2 now, but Kyle Tucker, Cubs. And, of course, Paul Skeens. But the Brewers find a way, probably.
Yeah,
they do. We know they do.
Brewers and Guardians.
They're very well managed.
Cardinals might be annoying until they fall off. You never know what you're really going to get from Cardinals.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Twins are winning the division, Brad. Get over it now. The Twins are winning the AL Central. Lock it in.
No.
Can I get the field? Can I get a hat bet on the field?
Yeah, I'll do a half bet. You want the Twins?
I need stipulations, though. I need Carlos Correa has to play a minimum of 100 games.
Come on.
Royce Lewis needs to play a minimum of 100 games.
No stipulations. Look, you got the Twins. I'll go.
I'm a handicapper. I'm not a doctor.
I'll say the Royals will finish the season off with a better record than the Twins.
To the Twins?
Yes.
All right. Hat bet?
Yes.
How many hats do you want to bet? 50,
2.
100 hats?
2.
2 hats?
Yep.
Okay.
Of your choice.
Deal. Twins finish with a better record than the Royals?
Yes.
I say F the hats. Let's get some money on this one, baby. Woo!
All right, let's do 2 hats and 500.
Sounds good to me.
Let me put this in my notes. So,
All right. What are the odds on those teams? I'm curious.
Twins.
Are they similar?
You have the who?
I got the Royals.
The Royals. All right. Twins, Royals. All right. We locked in. We got to keep tally on these throughout the season.
Yeah, we can't forget. Damn. Okay, I'm a Royals fan this season. I typically don't have a baseball season, but
I'm sad because I love the Royals. I like to root for them, but not anymore.
Yep. Cole Reagans, Cy Young,
Oh, God.
Salvador Perez.
Former Ranger.
Salvador Perez. That's another one. 55 years old.
He hit some bombs though. You get Bobby Witt on base. Salvador Perez comes up. Bang.
And then who's up? Nicky Lopez.
Hey, don't sleep on Nicky Lopez.
He's not even on the Royals. But
I don't even know
just
who that
those types of players. Kyle Isbell. Uh-oh. Here comes Kyle Isbell.
I like Isbell.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
NL West, how y'all feeling? You think this the Dodgers to run away with? Do you think anybody got any realistic chances to do anything?
Dodgers.
Rockies.
I love the Dodgers at minus 600. I love them.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it's definitely going to be the Dodgers, but Diamondbacks, Padres. I think they have good seasons.
So at minus 600, you'd have to win it. You have to win your bet 86% of the time. I think it's 95% of the time the Dodgers win that division. So I think it's a good bet. Just like if somebody gave you odds, Brad, minus 600 that you'd wake up to see tomorrow, would you take it?
Yeah.
You have to lay a lot to win a little, but all you have to do is wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
So it's a lock. So the Dodgers, I think they wake up tomorrow as a champion.
You make a good point. Yeah, are you actually going to put money on that?
I did. Yep. 500 to win 570. Easiest 70, or not 570. 500 to win 70. So easiest $70 I ever made.
Yeah, the only chance they don't is like if the whole locker room gets like the swine flu or something.
Tatis from
Yeah, I mean, Mookie's already sick.
Tatis had a season of his life.
The Padres would probably be the team that would scare me the most. But, I mean, the Dodgers, they literally won the World Series dominantly, easy, and almost a sweep in the World Series, and then added two ace-level starting pitchers to their already ace-level rotation in Blake Snell and Sasaki. You add in Conforto, a nice bench piece. You add in Kirby Yates, which was already one of the best bullpens, and they have a great reliever. I mean, unless the Dodgers, like you said, the swine flu, unless they have a ton of injuries, I just can't see it.
Speaking of Mookie, hey, Dodgers, pay me a bag, I'll fix Mookie, man. Pay me a bag, I'll fix him. I'll get him to eat. I got the remedy. Nah, but in all seriousness, that's got to be scary. He said he was 175, and now he lost 25 pounds. He can't eat anything, can't hold anything down.
Damn.
Yeah, that's got to be scary.
What's going on with him?
He don't know. He can't eat anything, and he's losing weight like crazy.
Prayers for Mookie.
Prayers for Mookie. Or Mook, just come spend a weekend with your boy, man. I get you eating, man. We'll get your weight up.
Give some of that Texas barbecue.
Man, get you right down here, man. Get you right. Trying to get y'all, ladies and gentlemen, right too, man. Just talking a little baseball at the end of the show. Right around the corner. I don't got nothing else for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, though, man. That's it. That's all. Put your Rangers futures ticket in now for the American League West. For the whole American League. DeGrom comeback player of the year. Maybe even Cy Young. You never know.
I'm rooting for DeGrom. He's one of my favorite players. So I like it. The baseball is a better game when he's on the field. So hopefully he stays healthy.
I think that's the key for us this season is health. Health derailed our season last year. Health, and can we get our offense back? And I think we can do both. So
that's the weakest conference, you would say, right?
West,
AL West.
I think it's the NL Central.
Yeah, I was NL Central, and then
probably AL West after that.
I don't know. The West might be, to me, strong. It might be stronger than the Central.
The AL Central?
No, I don't think so.
I would put the West over the AL Central. It's going to be the Twins with like 95 wins, and then the rest just under 500.
But they're just more consistent. Like Angels are going to be a train wreck. A's, they're a fun little team, but they'll
be
lose
decent.
a lot of games. Mariners.
JP Sears, he's still on the mound over there?
I think that there's a realistic chance that the AL West gets 3 teams in the playoffs than there would be the Central, AL Central. Even though the Central did it last year. I think the Mariners have the best rotation in baseball. The Rangers have one of the best lineups in baseball, and the Astros are a very balanced team. So I could see all 3, but you got the AL East on the other side, where you got the Yankees, Orioles, Red Sox are improved. I think the Blue Jays improved too. So,
love that dirty water.
A lot of people love the Red Sox. I'm pumping the brakes a little bit. It's a little bit too much love.
Man, y'all know I love that dirty water. Kind of rocking with them Red Sox too. That got me pumped, man. Ready.
Yeah,
give me the Sacramento Kings plus the points.
No.
Don't do that. Do not donate your money doing that.
Listen, you already donated 2 hats and $500 to the Romanelli
Foundation. I donated with them last night, man. Don't follow in my footsteps.
Nothing tells you to take the Kings today. There's nothing.
I'm not
no
putting
angle.
any money on the Kings, except my parlay.
Okay. I'll book the parlay if you want me to. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man, more than y'all know. Smash that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Send this to your betting group chat. I know you got one. Send it in there. Share it with a friend, family member, somebody who be losing all their bets and be talking to you all day, your coworker. Send it to them. Help them win, man. Follow everybody on social media. Follow Ron Romanelli on Twitter. He be on there occasionally. Don't let him trick y'all. He be on there occasionally.
I'm a troll on there for Jay's tweets usually.
Follow Ron on there. Follow Brad on the gram. Brad Wins Bets. Follow him over there.
Yes, sir.
Follow me, Parlay Guy J, Instagram and Twitter. I finally switched my Instagram to Parlay Guy J, so it's officially Parlay Guy J too on Instagram. So follow me on both, man. That's it. That's all. Follow Pig Dogs, of course, on all social media sites. Check out everybody's individual videos. The franchise player, Chris Ruffalo, he'll be back tomorrow. He was traveling today. He'll be back tomorrow, so he's all right. We'll see him tomorrow.
Constantly will be on tomorrow too.
Oh Lord! Now I'm playing.
Yeah, I'll be taking the day. That's why I'm on today, because first day before baseball, gotta get ready.
Fair. Baseball's a grind. Like NBA's a grind, but like some nights I just have 7, 8 games. You know, sometimes 4 or 5. Baseball one of them where they got 15 every.
Yeah.
So, hats off to you, man. Man, you do got to grind on the horizon. Brad do too, because Brad got to cover half of them in video form. His first season doing that. So, you ready to watch Brad cover half the games as well? I might be doing something for baseball. I've been thinking about it, so be on the lookout. Might have a little video series on the daily, just talking a little baseball. Not sure exactly what yet, but we'll try to do something. So, appreciate y'all, man. Be on the lookout for all that, man. We love y'all, man. We couldn't do this without y'all. See y'all soon. Any final words from y'all boys before you out here?
Go Twins.
Cole Reagans.
Thunder Buddies for life.
Matt Wallner. Remember the name, Matt Wallner.
Rangers, AOS, baby. We'll see you soon, Dodgers. Remember the name, Corey. See